Ring jingling too. Ring ringling too. Hi friends, it is now Christmas, and so I decided it would be time to get back to my novel, just to take a look at it. I've been away from it for a while, identifying problems, mourning the identification of the problems. But
there'll be no sad faces on Christmas.
I figured, as a peaceful, cozy step back into writing, I will try to be in a Christmassy mood and write my novel. I'm not even sure if I finished scene 13 or not. I'm kind of feeling like I did, but who knows? It has been so long since I looked at this novel. I have decided what I think I'm going to do is, I think it was in my world building vlog that I mentioned how I realized the end of this novel is not right, because if I wanted to continue the series, which I wanted to do, I didn't want them to defeat the overarching villain in the first book and then have to have some random new villain emerge for the next book. That did not sound fun to me. So the end of this book is wrong. I haven't yet decided if that means the entire plot progression is wrong. I don't know. So I'm just going to take it scene by scene and just see where it takes me. Kind of thinking in the future, when I get to the third act, everything will have to be different because it can't end the way it currently ends. Also, currently the story is bopping around too much in the world, and I think it needs to be more streamlined. So perhaps not visit as many places in the world as it currently does. I don't know. Again, that is just something I will cross when I come to it. So I'm just going to return to the scenes and just take it all scene by scene, not even thinking about what's going to be happening next, just thinking about what should be happening in each scene as I come to it. I'm hoping I will be beginning scene 14 if I finished scene 13 last time, but I don't know. I have my scene list, and I didn't even write scene 13 on this, so I'm going to have to update it to see where I actually am. Yeah, I'm also going to try a new little writing spot today. Usually I either write at my desk, just for filming purposes. I don't actually like writing at my desk, or in my bed, but then you're just looking at me sitting in my bed, kind of like, and that doesn't seem fun for you either. So I thought I would try writing here. I have this stool that I decorated as a child. It was very artistic back then. And I'm going to set my computer on it and try to write right here so that you can participate. And hopefully feel some Christmassy vibes, while we're at it. That is the dream for the day. Maybe the Christmas magic will strike me and I'll get a whole bunch of stuff done. I don't know if you can see me. Okay, so I hit a permanent crunch to get you to see me. So I had finished scene 13. I wrote it on my list, and then I wrote what scene 14 is, and I have now added 179 words to scene 14. These are the first 179 words I've added to this in I don't even know, a month or something. It's been forever since I worked on this story. My whole body is shaking because I'm clenching my abdomen to try to be able to keep my face in frame. Don't even know if it's working, but I hope it is. I knew going into... Okay, I can't do this anymore. I knew going into this that the only way I was going to get back into this story is if I just forced myself to do it. So I told myself, I've been telling myself for the last couple of days, knowing I was going to film this, that I was just going to be just sit down and just start writing. Don't think about it, just write it. It can all be crap. And so that's what I did, and it only took a few minutes to get to 179 words. I'm feeling, kind of okay about it. We're just kind of moving along. That's always going to be the goal, to just keep moving along. Because every time I get stuck, I stay stuck for a heck of a long time. So, progress is being made on this Christmas day. about 300 more words to scene 14. So, which means in total I added yesterday almost 500 words, which is wild. That is the first time I've written 500 words into that novel in literally like a month. Maybe longer, I don't even know. But the other crazy thing is I'm actually feeling kind of good about it. Like, you know, it's not like I was writing words and I was like, these are all terrible, I'm gonna have to erase them later. I was writing them and I was like, you know, this is like great literature or anything, but you know, it wasn't all bad. And I was feeling good about it. And the rest of scene 14 and at least the beginning of scene 15 is all planned out and like solidified that it is gonna be in the story, which means, you know, for the next little bit, at least, I can still just keep plugging away at this before I reach another point where I have to like make a big decision about what's supposed to happen. And I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at how well it went. I'm shocked at how good I'm feeling. It's the Christmas magic. I know it is. I hope that means it will end, you know, as soon as Christmas is over. Also, you might be wondering, like, why do I go by scenes instead of chapter or something? It's just an easier way for me to break down my story. I don't break down the story into chapters until, like, the very last draft. But, you know, maybe that's not a very good way to write a story, but that's how I write a story. And it doesn't really, you know, the scenes aren't even. So, like, some scenes have been, like, I believe that's a garbage truck or something out there, if you can hear it. Some scenes have been, like, 20 pages, and others have been, like, 4. So, it's not like one scene per chapter or anything like that. It's just kind of a natural progression. I am aware that in the future I will have to have, you know, probably several pacing drafts where I go through and I, you know, make sure it doesn't feel like abnormally jarring to have a 20-page scene and then 2 4-page scenes. You know, I don't know. I'm not explaining it well. But all in all, feeling good, feeling positive, optimistic. It's the season. Actually, I hope it's not just the season and that this feeling will continue. But yeah, there it is. Happy holidays. I hope you're